Hi everybody, Mrs. Braza here. We're going to pick up where we left off from the last element, where we introduced the elements of dance. And yes, we review vocabulary the same way as I taught it before. Whatever I say, you say. Whatever I do, you do. So you got to copy me because it really does help you remember my vocabulary and those really important dance concepts that I want you to remember. So let's quickly do some review. Let's review the elements of dance. Elements of dance. Body, space, energy, time. Good, excellent. I appreciate that. So we remember that in every single lesson that we're working on together, there's always one of those concepts that is our broad focus. And we're going to continue with the element of space. Last time, we learned a lot of vocabulary words together. We learned about personal space. We learned about general space. We learned about locomotor and non-locomotor movements and what it means to be in place and moving through space. And you did it all on cue, which was amazing. So good job once again for that. Today we're just going to build on that concept. And our goal, our objective for today's session is students will explore dance patterns, new word, dance patterns using locomotor movements. So last time we went over what those locomotor movements were. You learned how to move through space in lots of different ways using those different locomotor movements. We're going to review all of that. But today you're going to create a pattern. And of course, you know what a pattern is. A pattern is anything that repeats itself over and over and over and over again. So yes, we're going to create a very simple A-B pattern. Now I'm sure you've heard that before, right? From your classroom teachers. A-B patterns. Just when two things switch back and forth, back and forth. And so, really simple. You're probably saying, Mrs. Braza, that's too easy. An A-B pattern, red, yellow, red, yellow. But is it as easy when you try to make your body create that A-B pattern? That's a little bit different, but don't worry, we'll build to it, I promise. Let's review what locomotor movements are and what the vocabulary word means. I told you last time that locomotor reminds me of the word locomotive, a train that's traveling through. And we created a little gesture, a little dancer with our fingers to review or to learn and remember what that means. So will you please make your body do what my body is doing and make a little dancer. Could be guy, could be gal, could be whatever you want it to be. It's your special dancer. Can I hear you say locomotor? Traveling around. Non-locomotor. Not traveling, but still dancing in place, right? Good. Let's review those concepts as well. In place, through space. In place, through space. Locomotor. Traveling around. Non-locomotor. Not traveling. Good. Okay. Excellent. So we remembered last time that when we made our personal space, just a quick review for safety's sake, we are not in socks. We are either barefoot or in shoes. When we make our personal space, we are making sure that we have plenty of room. And if we are in place, these are our non-locomotor movements. And very important non-locomotor movements like bending, stretching, twisting. Let's get up right now and let's make our personal space bubble. Let's do a quick check. Make a quick check. Make a quick check. Send your arms outward and around. Give yourselves a stretch as you move all the way, knowing what your personal space is, your safety. Good. And let's try some bending. Let's try some stretching. And remember to do the brain dance before this lesson. Really important. Twist. Turn. Get a little extra stretch in there. And there's also, if you need extra stretch, I also have the video of the sit down stretch. If you ever need it, use it. It's there for you, okay? Good. And remember, when we make general space, take your finger like a laser light, shooting straight from it. You're standing in place and you're going around in the circle, seeing what you can possibly try to avoid or need to push out of the way. Great. So making sure that if you need to pause the video right now, go ahead and pause it. If you need to move stuff out of the way, because we're going to be moving and grooving in just a few minutes. So pause it now if you need to move something out of the way, okay? Great. Okay, so here we go. Now, today, we're not going to worry about the cues so much, okay? Because today we want continuous movement. Now, as we go through all of the review of the locomotor, I'm going to do them with you, okay? And I'm just going to call them out. So you're just going to follow me. But we're still going to play with directions. Forwards, backwards, sideways. And you're playing with them any way you can in your space, okay? That's that spatial awareness. That's a part of the standard that you need to show you understand using locomotor movements. But now we're going to add a pattern to it to make it a little bit harder. But you got this. This isn't that hard at all. What's an AB pattern, right? That's easy. So let's, right now, we've created our space. We're going to go right into the music. We are not using Ms. Braz's drum. You're listening to my voice cues as we review our directions and our locomotor movements. Let's do it. Show me how you walk in all directions. And walk. Walk. Walk backwards. Playing with directions. Just walk. Just walk. You remember how I taught you to run on your toes. Show me tippy toe runs. Go forwards, backwards, side, side, and explore. Any way you want. Tippy toe runs. Here we go. Hop on one foot. Need to switch side to side. Play. Jump on 2 feet. Jump, jump. Forwards, backwards, and skip. Quick review. Skipping backwards. Sideways. Show me how you gallop. And slide. And relax. Breathe in and out. Walk it off. Whew, that was just really quick. Walk it off. Oh, that felt great to get my heart rate moving like that. Breathe in and out. Quick review of those locomotor movements to make sure that you're moving in this time where everything's shut down. Great. Okay. Breathing in, let's do a sunrise, sunset. Arms are crossed, breathe in. And out. Again. And out. Okay, so now that we got our blood pumping, now it's time for you to choose which of those locomotor are going to be your A and which of those locomotor are going to be your B. You need one A and one B. Now, remember, you are still playing with directions, depending upon your general space that you have to work with, of course. I understand, that's a challenge, but one I'm not too worried about. I'm sure you figured it out. Okay, so let me give you an example. I always want to give everyone a quick example. So let's say my A is walk and skip is my B. Okay, I still have to play with directions, going sideways, playing around, seeing how much room I can fill up with my body. Then I'm going to call B. Then it's the second choice. Don't worry, I'm going to guide you through it by calling out A or B. B, skip, playing with directions, with your pattern, with your pattern. A, then I would go back to my walk. B, A, B, and that's the structure of it, okay? Now, your A and your B do not need to be like mine. I prefer that they're not, okay? So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna give you some time to plan it out. So I'm gonna give you, I don't want you to overthink it, because it's just exploration. It may be great, and if it's not, well, you tried something, and awesome for trying something, okay? So I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds, and you're gonna choose your A. Remember, we're choosing from walk, run, hop, jump, skip, gallop, or slide. Okay, I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds, pick one. And it's gonna stay your A. You can't change. Okay, so you should have A. Because once again, we're doing our A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. So your A, you should have your A. Now you got 10 seconds to pick your B. It's gotta be a different one, obviously. It's gotta be a different one, but it's still from this list that we've just reviewed. From walk, run, hop, jump, skip, gallop, and slide. You got 10 seconds, pick your B. Don't overthink it. Okay, so you should have your A and you should have your B. Okay, repeat to yourself. A is, B is, get it in your head, get it in your noggin. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music back on. You're gonna start in stillness and you're gonna end in stillness. So start right now, get into your space, get into making sure you're in your good personal space, about to explore your general space, and you're ready to go. When the music starts, you're gonna wait for me to call out A. I'm gonna let A go for a little bit. Then listen, I'm gonna call out B. There's no stops in the music, no stops with the drum cue. You're listening to my voice, so you're gonna be tired. It's gonna be a workout. Then listen again, and I'm gonna go back to A. Then B, and then back and forth until the music stops. Okay, here we go. And have fun with it. Go in lots of different directions and add anything you want. As long as it's your A and it's your B, it's wonderful. It's awesome. Are you in stillness? Stand tall. Wait for me. You're here. Take a breath in first. Prepare yourself. Go A. Show me your A. Go A. Now B. relax. Stay tall. You did a great job. Here we go. Breathe in. Sunrise. Breathe in. And relax. And once again, breathe in. And relax, stand tall. You did great. Wonderful job. I'm sure you're really sweaty right now because I really pushed you on the cardio. But you created a dance pattern using 2 of your locomotor movements. And you did it successfully in your general space. You did a wonderful job. And now you can add any other patterns you want to create using any of those locomotor movements, using any music you have at your house, just to get up and get moving. Okay? You did a wonderful job. And next time we're going to move on to making shapes, and we're going to move on to a different element of dance next time. See you then. Have a great day. Stay healthy. Bye.